So we had a couple of games, and I thought maybe like 4 or 5 tips that we can review, and perhaps like how can we improve our half court game.
So those 3 points there,
Yeah.
I never had to move once.
Yeah.
So that means your clear
Yeah.
needs to be making me move a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I've hit from 3 from the same spot. It looks like my footwork. There's no footwork whatsoever.
I'm not making you move.
Yeah.
So basically, first one about making your opponent move.
Yeah.
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 Making the move, high lifts, further to the back.
So
what was see that last little movement there?
So
yeah.
what you have to look at that shot is when you played your net shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look where my feet are. So I played that net shot from standing on the service line.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I play that shot from. The problem is you've gone when you get caught with that shot. Look where you are.
Yeah.
You're before that
body
service line,
yeah.
and you're looking to go forward as well.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point. We have the racket is so that you can extend your arm. If you're standing on, you're 6 foot. So if you're standing on that service line,
Yeah.
and you need to play a net shot, you just need to extend your arm
Right.
ahead. Your foot technically never, especially with half court,
Yeah.
it never needs to really be before that line unless you're lunging in to take a shot, because if it is, that whole backcourt is open.
Yeah.
I can't go sideways.
Yeah.
So when you're standing there on that, say for instance you're standing just on that line or in front, and you put your racket straight here,
Yeah.
there's literally just in the corner, the 2 corners,
Yeah.
that you won't be able to actually reach. So what happens there is you're already forward, and you try to come forward a bit more.
Yeah.
And then once you come forward a bit more, I tighten the grip on my racket, and the shuttle just pops up. It's not high, but it's what's happened is you've come too far forward, basically. Weight transfer when you're hitting the shot from the back of the court, so that you're actually doing the switch step with your foot, so that
So the body momentum is going forward.
yeah. Especially with half court, because you don't have to worry about covering the cross court. You just need to be in a good sort of central position. When you're taking the net shots and not coming too far forward, you really don't need to be. If you are coming over that service line, it needs to be you have your foot still in contact with that service line, and you're actually extending your arm. If you have both feet over the service line in half court, then you're way too far forward, because it was literally the back of the court. You're never gonna get back. And then just taking your opportunities when you play the rally, so that if you've played 4 or 5 good shots and then you get that weak lift, it's putting it down, because if you don't and you try to clear it again in half court, the other opponents sort of smash it down.
Another thing we notice is half court is way more tiring than full court.
Oh yeah.
We would do half court, full court, and we would I was dying after the half court, but the recovery period for me was the full court.
With half court, there's just a constant back and forward, constantly. Yeah. With half court, with full court, you can, if your footwork is very good, you can cover the court and move your opponent so they don't have the option to constantly move you back and forward.